This is the second part of the basic interview session, keeping in mind 0 to 4 years of experience. So we are going to spend around half an hour time. And in this, what I'll cover mainly interview question for backup and recovery. 0 to 2 years, 2 to 4 years. Okay. In the last session, we have discussed mostly on the architecture part. Again, 0 to 2 to 4 years. So the very first question for this backup and recovery is what exactly the type of backup we have in Oracle database, Arnav?
So first of all, the kind of backups we are having in Oracle database is physical and logical.
Okay, very good. What is physical backup?
Yes, sir. So I am elaborating the physical backup. So in physical backup, we are mainly knowing that physical backup is block by block backup. And within physical backup, we use a tool in Oracle named as RMAN. So RMAN is there, and for particular data file, table space backup, backup of user, then within physical backup, there are also two types of backup, like hot backup and cold backup. So yes, sir.
Okay, so in this hot backup, cold backup, so apart from the tool RMAN, is there any way we can take a hot backup? Suppose RMAN is not working due to whatever reason, and he has been given instruction by your boss, okay, come what may, I need a hot backup. Is there any way to take hot backup?
No, sir.
Yeah, there is a way. Yeah, there is a way. So yeah, Arnav just answered it correctly. Short and sweet, like, okay, these are the two type of thing. And the logical backup, definitely the XPDP we can do.
Yeah, the data pump backups.
Yeah,
so
using
the data pump.
Yeah, so the remaining answer is basically we can take the manual hot backup example by just taking table space on begin backup mode. So alter table space name, begin backup, semicolon, hit enter, and then that backup, whatever table space name under that, whatever data file, we can simply manually copy and paste into the location where you'd like to take backup. Once you're done with the backup, that means copy paste is the backup I'm talking about. Okay.
Yes.
Once you're done with the copy paste, that means that backup, we will be just giving a command, alter table space name and backup.
Always, sir.
Okay. Condition for that, your database should be there in archive mode. Any kind of backup database should be there in archive mode.
Archive mode.
Without the archive mode on, we cannot take the backup.
Backup means we are talking the hot backup.
Yes, the hot backup, yes.
Yeah. So that is one. Next, what is the prerequisite or the criteria for taking RMAN backup? Satyajit.
So basically, control file is the repository of the RMAN backup. So there are a few steps to take a backup. Like in the RMAN tool, we generally take the full database backup by using a statement called full database backup plus archive log. And even we can take the backups of the control files like backup.
So question was, what is the prerequisite of RMAN backup? You cannot go and just take RMAN backup. We have to do some setup.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So first, we need to set the environment of that particular database. Then we can use the keyword in the $ prompt, that is RMAN target / and then we can go to the RMAN utility tool.
Okay. So Arnav, you want to add something? The question is, what is the prerequisite for the RMAN backup?
Sir, first of all, to run that RMAN command, the database should be up and running. That is the first step.
Okay.
And after that, what Shatuki has said is correct.
So the prerequisite for RMAN backup, you have to check whether your database is there in archive log mode or not.
Yes.
If the database is not there in archive log mode,
we cannot take the hotman backup.
Yeah. So how to check whether your database is in archive log or not, Satyajit?
So with the help of a view called V database. So from there, we can check the whether the.
Is there any other way for checking the archive log?
Yes, sir. There's another way, that is archive log list, to check whether it is enabled or not. And once it is disabled, then we will do simply certain steps like to shut down the database and start up in the mount state. And then we can change the archive log to on.
Okay. Yeah. So that is the main thing. Suppose your database is in archive mode. That means you have taken a RMAN backup. Okay. And what do you found that the location where archive log file is generated, that is already full, 100% full. Resultant, no database backup is running and database is in hung state. That means you will be getting error. Nobody is able to connect with the database. If this is the situation, you found that, okay, archive log is 100% full, what exactly you will do so that database will be smooth functioning?
Sir, there are a few steps we can do.
Yeah.
Like,
what are the steps? Tell me.
yeah, like first we need to check all the irrelevant files, like the past old files of the archive logs, whether it is required or not. And we need to first delete it. And if all the files are required, then we can do simply one thing, that is starting the database to open mode. And then we need to check a parameter called show parameter recover. From there is a FRA location will be present. So we can set the location, FRA location, to a new location with a new directory, having a new storage space if the previous location is full.
Okay, got it. Arnav, you want to add something, or apart from what Satyaki mentioned?
Sir, what we can do is that change the archive log destination.
The same thing Satyaki was saying. So the question was, if it is 100% full, what exactly you will do? Because the entire operation is on halt because database is not functioning. Okay. Because if archive log is 100% full, no transaction will take place into database. Very chaos situation. To fix it, what you will do? That was the question. Okay, see, answer is very simple. First, aim for being a DBA to smooth functioning of database.
Yes.
Immediately, whatever the old file is there into archive log mode, move it into some location where some space is there. Maybe backup location, maybe other location. Do it fast.
Yes.
And after that, once it is copied to that means you have to take the backup of archive log. You don't have much time to, go take backup of archive log into different location and all. Aim is to move the archive log file from that archive location, FRA, or whichever the default archive log location is. You have to move it into the safest place. What is the default safest space we will be keeping this file? That is the backup locations. Okay.
All right.
So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll move and just move means it will be directly this thing. We'll copy there and then delete archive log. Immediately, what will happen? Immediately, thing will be start. That means transaction will start happening.
Yes.
And after that, you do whatever. Okay, take backup, then delete archive log, and number of options are there, right?
Yes, sir.
Delete archive log after backup. The command is there. Okay, so that you can even say. Okay, so depending on the urgency, this is the very fast or manual step you will be doing. Okay.
All right, sir.
Otherwise,
Got it, sir.
if you got that, okay, your archive log is the 90% full, 80% full, or 95% full, so still you have some time, buffer time with you for taking some action. So on that point of time, take backup of the archive log file and delete whatever sysdate -7 or -2 or -1, whatever number of data archive log file you want to delete.
All right, sir.
Make sense?
Yes.
Because these are the most common thing you will be facing as a junior DBA, as a senior DBA, everywhere or anywhere.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Same thing, if you are getting error that, okay, backup location is 100% full. Backup location, it's coming both RMAN and EXPDP backup. Okay. This is by default kept into a separate mount point as per the industry standard, where we will be keeping all the data files. Okay, and if it is 100% full, or maybe 80%, 85% full,
Yes,
whatever warning or critical warning started coming, what you will do?
Sir, if we see that it is 90% full, then we can cross-check the backup and delete the obsolete backup which are present.
Very good. Apart from that, any other way? Because absolute backup, whatever is there, you have deleted. Okay, and still you'll be seeing that it is earlier it was 89%, so still warning was coming. Now 81%, still warning is coming. So if it is not less than 80%, warning will keep coming. What exactly you will do after doing that step? What you mentioned, Arnav, still the error is warning is coming. Yeah, Satyaki.
Yes, sir. So we can do one thing, like much like what Arnav said, that deleting the obsolete backups and deleting the irrelevant files before, like after taking a backup of those files to a different location. First taking a backup of those obsolete files and all the irrelevant files, then deleting. Next, we can do another step, which we can do is to set for a new location for the FRA. Like
no, this is not a FRA. We are talking about the backup location. Normally, FRA we used to keep a little bit separate. Okay, so
okay.
Here we are saying physical location. That means the different mount points are there. Na? For data file, there are different mount point. For the archive, different mount point. For database the backup, DB backup, there is a different mount point. So different mount point means DB backup is already 89% full. Warning was coming. Arnav said that, okay, I'll just remove the absolute backup. It came to 81%. Still error is coming because it is not less than 80%, correct?
Yes, sir.
Industry standard, normally 80% is set. So you assume that your project, whichever database is there, your company, the policy is 80%. Some companies have 85%. Okay, so always database uses database backup mount point uses should be less than 80% or 85% depending on. So after doing the steps, Arnav did still 81% showing. What do you do? Question is coming to all three of you. 3-4 of you who is there.
Yes, sir.
Can we contact the storage team for more storage?
So you are answering or asking? I'm not getting.
I'm guessing. Like I think I
Yes, sir. We
had
can
this.
set the storage, like what Ashabari said. Like in the show parameter recover, there is a parameter from where we can set the storage by asking the storage team to provide us.
No parameters there. You can ask the storage stuff. So let me tell you what exactly you do in that case. Okay, listen very carefully. Because these are the things now. 80 to 90% time, these kind of thing only you will be facing throughout month or throughout years. And if you're not able to resolve, so a little bit question will be raised on you, your quality, ability, being a DBA. Okay. So very first step, okay, whatever Arnav said, okay. After that, because if you will be asking stories, they will be taking time. It's not that they are sitting for you and you will request you will do in a minute. No. It's a process. You have to just ask them. They will be seeing whether the extra storage can be added or not. It's a lengthy process. Maybe emergency basis, maybe 3-4 hours, but normally maybe 4-5 days a week almost. But till time, you cannot just keep watching and waiting, right?
Yes, sir.
Fact number one, you check how many number of
Backups are present.
backup, which backup, logical and physical. Physical, you guys have already just mentioned.
Yes,
You
sir.
need to check as per the retention policy, how many number of data file, how many number of backup set or the EXPDP backup you have. Suppose your retention policy is 3. So same point of time, 3 backup should be there.
Yes,
Last backup should be there. Mostly sometime what happened due to some special kind of activity, we used to take backup, extra backup, and that backup file used to be available in the mount point. Keep last 3 backup and delete the oldest one.
All right. Like as per to the company's retention policy, we will be taking those particular backups and deleting all the previous backups, which is taking space to release the space.
Yeah. So normally backup policy, it's not that today is being set, right? When you join for that, so maybe same time 3 files should be there or 3 days backup should be there.
Yes.
Again, I'm repeating, due to some reason we used to take extra backup, special backup for some kind of activity, and we left over those special files. So we need to clean up all the old files, backup files, which is not needed into that location. Number one. Number two, sometime what happened? Space is there. You have cleaned the old file, still error is coming because it's not threshold is not coming below 80%. It is 80% or up, it will be error. It will be warning showing to you, correct?
Yes, sir.
So you will be checking with storage team to request what Ashabari mentioned. If storage team is saying no, it will be taking minimum. We don't have extra space. It will be taking minimum a week or 2 week time.
So, sir, then we can change the location. Like
no. See, location you cannot change it. It's not trying to understand. It's not your own manual, the laptop.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
It's a design architecture. You cannot just play here and there.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Obviously, sir.
Okay. So the next step will be if the storage team is saying no space is available. Okay. So for temporary basis, you can request the monitoring team for time being, please reduce that the threshold from 80% to 85%. So once the 85% thing will be there reaching, then only alert will come. Otherwise, it won't come. Before doing this, you have to talk to your senior or your manager. If they will approve, then only you'll be doing this. Because it's not that you will be asking them, they will be doing. You have to put your manager into the loop. And they will be giving approval, then only this can be done.
Okay, sir.
Monitoring system can be changed by that proper request, keeping your lead or manager or whoever is assigning authority for that. Getting the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Another way of, if this is the situation, if you don't have choice to keep this threshold increase or decrease, another option, again, whatever you are doing, keeping loop to your manager or senior, you can keep it for next a week or two, only 2 days retention. So one old, that means 30 days file will be deleted manually.
All right. 2 days
So
retention.
another way. So these are the workaround we are talking about. These are the things we will be doing in the actual scenario.
All right, sir.
Got it, sir.
Next, the other way will be there that whatever file is there, if you will be seeing that extra mount point is there, you know that maybe this is okay to keep it for temporary basis. You can keep that into that extra another spaces, another mount point where extra spaces are there. Example, again, this is temporary basis and you have to keep loop loop within senior. Sometime, again, this is not the proper way to do it, but in case of emergency for time being, you can create one folder, backup folder with today's date or whichever date into data file mount point, and you can keep it those file, which file, backup file, temporary basis. If your boss is saying, no, we have to keep 3 days ka file, last 3 days ka database backup, we have to have, you cannot delete. So temporary basis for few days, you can keep it there. And once space issue resolved, that means storage team got extra space allocated for you on the backup. You will make sure to clean this particular database backup under the mount point data files. Making sense?
Yes, sir.
So this is the workaround we used to just deal with in this way. Okay.
All right, sir.
Next. What is the exact difference between the full backup and zero level backup? This is a very common question. You all have been just asked this question. So yeah, go ahead. Zero level backup and full backup. What is the difference? Who will go? Asavari?
Yes, sir.
Do you know? Yeah.
Zero level backup and full backup are basically the same thing. Like it takes the whole.
Your voice is somehow very low. Can you please?
Hello. Now.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah, zero level backup and full backup is basically same. Like it both takes the whole database backup. But for zero level backup, we have two kinds of backup there, like cumulative and differential. No, sorry. Like cumulative and differential backup are done based on the level 0 backup. That's what I was saying. But basically, the full backup and zero level backup both are same.
No, something different is there. Okay, Sataki.
Zero level backup, there is the date mentioned in the ending of the backup file, like when the backup is taken.
Sataki.
Sir, full database backup, it's like taking all the backups, including the archive logs as well. But in the zero level backup, the information is stored in the RMAN. Like when we are taking a
Sir, in zero level backup, we can treat it as an incremental backup. So that is the main difference between full backup. Sir, it is the normal backup which takes the whole database backup.
Okay. So few things, knowingly, unknowingly, you guys did mistake. Satyaki, you said that full backup, whenever you are taking, that means archive log backup is also being taken. It is wrong. Full backup, whenever you are taking, you have to plus archive log.
Yes, backup database plus archive log. Yes.
Then only you have to. Then only you will be getting that backup. The main difference, one and only difference between this zero level and the so-called the full backup is in zero level. The Oracle is mentioning in the control file the information that this is the zero level, means whenever next time you'll be taking the incremental backup. Okay, this is the limit or this is the baseline. So zero level backup will be keeping a track for the incremental backup.
All right.
If you will be taking zero level, the full backup, and after that, if incremental backup you are taking, it is going to take zero level backup only because it is not being tracked. Okay, whether the last backup is what, it's a full backup or what backup.
Yes, because it was baseline.
Yes.
Yeah. So baseline getting mentioned in the zero level for the incremental backup. That is not the case for the full backup.
All right.
Line difference, but hope you are getting all of you are getting the point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was like trying to mean this only, but
That's
the
okay.
question was.
That's okay.
Answer.
See, sometimes what happened, we know the answer, but we fail to express. So that is the problem. No?
Exactly, sir.
Very,
Actually,
yeah, you need to be very clear about all those things. These are small things, and that's what whenever we are giving interview or interviewer will ask. These are the things getting checked to get the clarity. Because see, these tasks are not tough. It's very easy, but the responsibility is going to be very huge for you. Because if you will be taking zero level backup, not taking, if you will be taking the full backup, not zero level backup, next time your boss asks, okay, take incremental level backup, and boss is thinking it is going to take just 10, 15, or maybe half an hour, or 45 minutes, or maybe 1 hour maximum, keeping in mind the database sizes. But if you will be not done with the zero level backup, instead of that zero level, you have done the full backup, what will happen? It is going to take the whole lot of full backup. So it is going to take the whole 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Can you believe that 8 hour load in the server? All the plan will be, means it is going to be scattered, or it will be a big challenge, big trouble for the entire team. See the impact.
correct, sir.
Making sense? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is there is a retention policies parameter in this thing, the RMAN, right? Do you know what all of the different type of retention policies we have in RMAN? Different type of retention policy. Are you getting the question or question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So go ahead, whoever is faster finger first, go ahead, whoever want to answer it. Whatever. Nobody want to go for this?
Sir, there is one retention policy, that is retention policy to redundancy 4.
Yes.
Suppose retention policy to redundancy 4, that means we need to take the 4 RMAN backups,
Okay.
but there will be 5 RMAN backups, and the first one will be marked as an obsolete backup,
Okay.
because we require the 4 RMAN backups as per the company's policy.
Mhm.
So this is one retention policy that I can recall. And
Okay. One is anybody left or should I answer? One is redundancy for window. Redundancy policy. Let me show you.
so
Here, if you Google retention policy, RMAN retention policy recovery window. Okay, one is redundancy.
all right, sir.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
So one is either one of these two can use, not both. Always remember.
All right, like either one of them.
Yes, by default, this redundancy one used to be there. RMAN retention policy is set to redundancy 1 or recovery window 1. So redundancy suppose is 2. So always 2 backup will be there. Third will come. The first will obsolete.
Yes, sir.
This is the default. Why this advantage is until unless you will be not taking the another backup, all last come what may, last 2 backup will be there as a retain mode. It is not going to be obsolete.
Yes.
But if you are giving retention policy to recovery window, suppose 2,
Okay.
you have taken backup today. So after 2 days, all the backup means today's backup will be obsolete. So due to whatever reason, if you fail to take the backup, again I'm repeating, if you fail to take the backup, what will happen? No backup, valid backup will be there with you. All backup will be deleted because after 2 days, the backup obsolete means it will be deleted. So it's very dangerous. You are having no backup intact with you.
True, sir. It will be dangerous, sir.
Yeah. So the validity for the backup under recovery window retention policy, whatever number of days you are giving, once the backup will be taken, after that many number of days, backup will be what? Obsolete means it will be gone.
Gone.
If you if the job fail to run the backup job, what will happen? Clear? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Very important this question.
Sir, I have a question. Like, what, like, if interviewer asks this question, like, what will be the answer? Like, how many kinds of retention policy?
Yeah, there are 2 types. One is recovery window for suppose 2 days or 4 days, and one is the retention policy. Redundancy. One is the recovery window, one is redundancy. There's two things there.
Either one of them.
Either one will be there. By default is
So the
redundancy.
second one you mentioned, that was first one, like recovery window.
Recovery window is not default. Okay. Redundancy is the default one. If you'll go and check now, RMAN, this thing, you will be getting redundancy wala. That RMAN redundancy policy, redundancy, by default is one used to happen. But depending on your company, it will be maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, how you are going to check whether your backup files, RMAN backup files are obsolete or it's valid?
With cross-check backup.
Cross-check backup, sir.
From
Yes.
RMAN prompt.
So cross-check will show you. So which one is valid and which one is not valid?
It shows
Cross-check
obsolete
will do
backups.
just validation checking, but which one is? So to check valid, absolute, whatever, you can recovery, you can just give a command list backup. It will
Yes, sir.
be-
From the list backups, it will show all the
Sorry,
files,
sir.
and from the cross-check backup, we can check whether the backup files has been removed or not.
Yes, suppose by default, what will happen? Sometime what we used to do, we will be removing the backup, RMAN backup manually, just
Yes.
by RM command. On that point of time, it will, if you will go and check, status is used to show it's active, but that is not the case. So to have the genuine status before doing all this, just do the cross check. So it will be checking with the control file and the physical availability. If it is available, then only it will be showing. Otherwise, it will be showing the.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the basic, very basic, you can say 0 to 2 years of the RMAN related
Questions.
backup related question.
All right.
Now the next part is going to be the recovery part. Okay, so far whatever we have discussed, the RMAN part. So RMAN backup part. Now we are going to take the little bit focus on the logical backup. Next 15-20 minutes we'll be focusing on the logical backup.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Very basic question. Okay, you joined as a DBA last week and today you got access to all the server, production server of Oracle databases. And one backup, one database size is 1 terabyte, and your boss asked, okay, that earner, take backup of this particular database size is 1 terabyte. How long it will take to take backup, logical backup? What will be your answer? And this all 3 of you have to answer one by one. Question is 1 terabyte database, how long it will take to take backup? Simple. Who will go first? Question is very tough for what all are silence.
It's a little bit tricky.
It's not like something we have done. So
Guess it then, otherwise I'll answer. My aim is to, you should be getting that question 100% clear. It should be crystal clear, the question. Answer is very easy. Sometimes we fail to understand the question. Okay, so answer is going to be like this. That, okay, if the data size is 1 terabyte, and if I'll go and take backup, the EXPDP backup, there are n number of factors will be giving how long it will take to take logical backup. Number 1, whether we are allowing to take parallel option for taking backup.
Yes, sir.
Number 2, or related to number 1 answer, it totally depends on what kind of hardware we have.
Yes, number of CPUs.
Because I took, as per my previous past experience, the same 1 terabyte database backup, it took 6 hours with 1 server, and same it took around 3 hours for another server. So it's totally dependent on the speed of the processor or the type of server what we are having.
All right, sir.
Make sense?
Yes, sir.
So whether you are taking parallel option, definitely, if the hardware is supporting, you are going to take less time. If your hardware is not that good and you are not,
Will take more time.
The parallel option, definitely time is going to be more.
Yes.
So in this way, see how you answer, how you deal. You are also good and your interviewer also, because you gave one example, the real story. It's not the fake story.
Correct, sir.
Okay. So
Sir, can we use another parameter? Like there's a parameter which is parallel for like using a faster database backup logically, and there's another parameter called direct equals to y.
yeah, that is a little bit deeper. We are talking about again focus. See, a number of things are there, but we are focusing 0 to 2 here. Okay.
All
So
right, sir.
yeah, a number of factors are there. So those
Yes,
are
sir.
there. You can mention, but make it simple.
Okay, sure,
The
sir.
more deeper you go, more you
Yeah.
are asking.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So the next question will be, if 1 terabyte size of a database, how long it will take to take backup as per your experience? Answer is simple, whatever I mentioned, right? Now,
Yes,
same
sir.
question, I'm just putting a little different. 1 terabyte size, 1 terabyte backup, 1 terabyte database size, what will be the size of the backup you'll be having?
So can you repeat the question? Like your voice broke when you mentioned like the
1
database size is 1
terabyte
terabyte.
backup size, what will be the size of backup once you are done with
Okay.
successfully? Whatever, very tough question.
It's a tricky one.
Tricky one. So answer is very simple. Normally, by default, and this is no fixed rule for that, okay?
Sir,
Share
10%.
your experience. No,
Sir, okay.
25%. Suppose 1 terabyte is there, so 250 will be the size as per my personal experience. You'll be adding these lines, okay? But it varies with n number of factors, okay? So factors on what? Depending on how many number of indexes are there into database. The more indexes will be there, chances will be little more, maybe 26%, 7%, those things.
Okay, so it can vary. The size
Can vary, but yeah, it can vary, but you have to give some idea, right?
Yes, true.
What will be the idea? So 25% is the safest answer.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So question will be asked, are you sure? Yes, sir, as per my
Personal experience.
previous whatever I worked on, this is the thing, but sometimes it may vary a little bit less or more depending on number of indexes and number of this type of object we have in our database. Are you sure? Yes, sir, this is what I worked for, as per my understanding. You're not going to do argument. You have to just put your point in a nice way.
All right, sir.
मतलब over smart नहीं बनना है, simple सी बात है.
बिल्कुल, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is another one. Now, in the logical backup, you have just joined and your boss asked, okay, go and take the logical backup for this XYG database. What will be your step to perform this task? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
First, for EXPDP backup, we can first create a physical directory and then map the physical directory to a logical directory. Then we can grant read-write permission to that logical directory, and then we can trigger the EXPDP command like EXPDP username, password, then directory name, then log file, dump file.
Good. Anybody else want to add or modify this? What Dasavari mentioned, or says good?
Yes, sir, I agree with her.
So she said right.
Okay. See, you joined as a DBA. You are going to take the backup as per your the boss. First thing, why you are going to create another directory? Why not to check whether the directory is available already or not, and what is the logical name and what is the location?
Yeah.
Already present or not?
Yeah, normally 99.99, 200% it should be there if it is a production database or these things.
Yes, sir.
If you will be doing this from very scratch, if question will be okay, database is already there, you have to set the backup job, logical backup job. Can you please just work on that and let me know what steps you will follow. Then also you'll be just going, okay, I'll check whether the directory somebody has created or not. If not, I'll create the directory. See, simple, very thin line. You'll be checking it before doing anything.
Yes,
All right, sir.
Okay, the whole point is whether the database, the logical directory and the physical location is a genuine or not. Sometimes by mistake or by whatever reason, the backup location is somewhere else. That means the default backup, and people have created different maybe data files. Under data files, you have created the backup physical location. It's a blunder.
Yes, sir. First, we need to check whether the location is present or not.
The proper location. So it should be
Yes.
backup mount point. Always remember this small thing.
Backup mount point.
Yeah, because for data files, different mount point used to be there normally. For learning purpose, you will be keeping everything is U01, right? But
Yes.
in the actual this thing, maybe U01 will be there for your data files, U02 will be there for DB backup,
Backup,
U03 will be there for maybe all the jobs location or the software location. Are you getting
All
that?
right.
Yeah. So that is the standard for any good project. But you'll be getting some project like the way you guys have prepared now. In one mount point, everything will be there. So you have to be ready for both.
All right, sir. Sure,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So now you are working as a DBA. Size for databases around 1 terabyte. Backup is going on, and suddenly you got a call from your boss saying that, okay, guys, you log in and check whether EXPDP backup is running or not. How you are going to check?
There is a view called v$datapump jobs, datapump underscore jobs. From there,
Okay.
you can see.
Anybody else? Any other?
Yes, sir.
answer?
Yes, sir. From that view, DBA underscore datapump underscore jobs. From there, we can take the job ID and we can resume that particular job which has been stopped.
Who asked you to stop? Though somebody have taught you, you are going to.
Like if it is stopped, if it is not stopped, then we can check it whether it is executing the export backup or not. From that view, we can check that.
Sataki, what was the question? The rule number one I said last day only, that whoever is asking whatever questions,
We have to be on point.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your question, you has been just, the question was, one data pump job is running, how you are going to check? Your boss asks, okay, log into this server and check whether database EXPDP job running or not. That's it. That was the question only.
All right, sir. Sorry, sir. Like I gone into deep.
That's okay.
So select star from DBA underscore datapump underscore jobs.
Okay. So another answer, this answer is good, but fastest answer means fastest process, what you will be doing? PS minus EF grep EXPDP.
Okay.
If job will be there, it will show you the process. Just like the database P1 we used to check, PS minus EF grep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Same thing applicable for RMAN also. If somebody will ask whether RMAN job is running right now or not, how we are going to check? PS minus EF grep RMAN.
Department.
It will be showing the process.
Yes, sir.
Make sense? This is
Yes, sir.
that is also good and it's correct. This is another way to find out.
All right, sir.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay. Now, very important question. Very important. Okay. Suppose one job is running, EXPDP job. Your boss asks, okay, this job is consuming or affecting your database badly. Can you please stop or do whatever activity to stop this particular EXPDP job? What do you do?
Yeah. Stop it. We can first press Control C, then we can trigger the command stop job.
No.
So we can set parallel.
You can set parallel. See, job is already running. While running, you can set the job parallel.
No, sir. No, sir. During running, we cannot.
And
So can you repeat the
question was one backup job EXPDP is running. Due to that, database performance hitting badly because load will be there very high whenever job is running.
Yes.
Application is getting affected. So you need to. Your boss asks, okay, please stop running that job right now. What you will do? EXPDP job.
Like my boss asked me to stop that EXPDP job.
Yeah,
Right.
because if you will not stop, the application is under hung state. It is not working, functioning properly.
All right. Okay.
And what you found that, okay, most of the utilization due to this job only. Whenever you're giving top command, it is showing 80% or 90% is taking this EXPDP process. So definitely you have to stop it, right?
Yes.
Then if your boss asks or not asks, you have to stop it. What do you do?
Sir, like when the exporting of all the data into the via data pump is taking place, we can simply use this command like stop underscore jobs to stop that job, what like Arnab Ashaburi has said. And then we can check
How to stop?
with the command control C and then stop underscore job.
Okay. Always remember one thing, this blunder we all are doing. See, jobs are running behind the scene because somebody else, or you have written a script, through that script, job is running behind the scene.
Okay, but
To
how?
go and just connect to Putty, are you going to get that particular?
No.
This
So
thing,
for that,
prompt?
no, sir. For that, we need to check the job ID from the view db underscore data underscore pump.
Mhm.
So from there, we can stop the particular job which is getting executed with the help of that job ID, and we can even resume that particular job with the same view. And like if the manager asks,
Satyaki, focus on the question I'm asking. Again, you are deviating. What I asked,
to
what
stop.
question I
Stop.
asked?
Yes, sir. To
Why you are
stop.
going to resume and all those?
No, not to resume, but to like stop that with the help of that job ID. We can do that.
And how to stop?
Uh,
How to stop? You have to stop the job, right?
yes.
So we have to kill it with the ID.
How you'll find the ID?
So with that command ps minus ef pipe grep expdp from that
Okay.
process ID, we can take it.
Yeah. So see, normally this is not the better way to do it. Kill that by this thing. Suppose you will kill. What will happen? You know,
The process will be getting killed.
process will be getting killed. Yeah, timing work will be done perfectly, but not perfectly. But your motto is going to be solved. But when the next time you will run that job, because job is running automatically, right?
Yes.
Different, maybe cron, maybe some schedulers are there. Okay.
Right.
So if it is going to run next time, now it will fail. Job.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because the process has been killed.
Process will be killed, and whenever RMAN that EXPDP backups are running, it will be creating one table internally by default by Oracle. That table is going to have job name.
Okay.
Okay. And if you will kill the process, that table will be exist permanently. It is not going to be cleaned up.
Okay.
When next time you run, same job name will be there. It will say job is available. You cannot run that. Means job failed. It will be giving error.
Right.
For that, solution is you have to go and it will be giving the name of that thing table. It will be creating. Go and drop that table. Not drop, truncate that table.
Truncate the.
Then the run, it will run. So this is, if you can do it, because it is taking very less time for you to kill it.
All right. Yes, sir.
But what is the proper way if you have little time? First, the answer is clear what I gave all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Better way to do it. Let me share the screen. Okay, and I'll be showing you. Are you getting the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here, see, first log into the database, set the environment, log into the database, because in a server, maybe 10, 15 databases are there. Which database have problem? You have to set the environment. After that, log into the database. Give this, let's start from whatever jobs. If it is running at all, it is showing.
Yes, sir. That job.
As I mentioned, as I mentioned, job name, this is the by default name will be given.
Yes, sir. We
So
need
if you
to
will,
take that.
if you will kill, this thing will be there. And this is going to giving problem for next time.
So we need to truncate that table.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is the normal way I'm saying it. Okay. So you have to check whether the jobs are running or not. You guys mentioned also earlier. You'll be getting the job is there. Who is the owner, job name, blah, 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 executing. What is the degree? Degree means it's a parallel 1 or 10 or 5, whatever is there. Okay. So main thing here is to be done is what exactly the name of the job. So name of the job is this. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Practice, okay? Now job name you got. So this is very, very important. You guys are saying
Attachment.
Command not for resuming a job.
job will stop automatically. Asabari?
No.
So if job is not stopped, how you are going to resume?
Okay, this command is for stop and resume both. Like if it
Stop,
is stopped, it
resume,
will
kill
resume.
both, all.
Universal command.
Okay.
Yes.
So you will be, because try to understand the situation, the question what I asked. And that's what I mentioned maybe 5-6 times. Please understand the question is very, 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 very important. Okay, so EXPDP, whatever is attached, is what you all are saying, sir. Will go a control C. Control C when you will be running, and control C will not work here.
Yes, if
So
we are connected with 50,
from the back, that's it. In the behind the scene, the job will be running, keep running. You do the practice, you'll come to know, and this is the all of you have to do. And before ending today, you have to send the total steps with screenshot what you have done.
all right, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay, and just help that Abhishek and other one Santani also.
All right.
Okay, so you attach, now you'll be getting the prompt, the XBDP, that prompt. See, and after that, if you check the status, okay, you'll be getting it's running or stopped or whatever it will be.
Yeah, executing state.
Yeah. So then you'll be getting this prompt.
Yes.
Then
To get inside the prompt, we use
Yeah,
that command.
attached.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. For
Yeah,
that
yeah.
job.
yes,
Okay.
and after that you will be getting kill job. Are you sure? Yes, or stop or resume. If
Yes.
you're checking status now, it will be showing the status which is running or so.
Yeah.
Thing will be transparent, 100% crystal clear for lifetime. If you'll not do it, still the problem will be there. So please do it for your
Sure,
sake.
sir. Sure, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this is the logical backup related thing. Okay. So this is pretty much from today. So we have discussed only the logical backup and physical backups. Recovery related thing will be meeting maybe after a day or two. Okay. So today
Sure,
is
sir.
Monday, so maybe Wednesday. Take 1 day time. So we'll be focusing on recovery that day, both logical and physical. Logical and this physical means RMAN. And another one session we'll be having for the performance training. That's it. So you all will be the senior,
DBA.
senior, not DBA. You are already DBA.
Sure,
The
sir.
senior DBA after all
Thank
this.
you, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
trust me, see, these are all the, as I mentioned from day one, we are not doing any rocket science.
True, sir.
Whatever question I ask is very tough question.
No,
sir.
it's tricky.
If you'll be, So if you'll be answering this thing, nobody will stop you for the at least interview. You are already selected.
All right, sir.
Okay.
We will be doing practice a lot more.
Yeah. See, practice is always there. But these are the things. Practice.
We have to keep in mind.
have to, keep in mind the situations, because these are the things, the real work you are doing.
Real-time scenario.
All right. All right.
Through this question, what I'm asking.
All right, sir.
So people are not getting this. So 50K, 60K, 1 lakh for just only study. These are the
Yes, sir.
True, sir. Yes. Yes. We need to perform it.
Yes.
Take the responsibility.
Yeah. So anyone have any other question for me?
I have a question.